push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 14 carries, 57 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game. Bruce kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check pink. Smith red.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Long.
Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try right side with Perkins. Shifts by him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
To throw on 2nd down. Gant. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Jake Moody now for the point after.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive.
in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Look at the big man rumble. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, that was just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. He's got him in, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw. Gant. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st and 10. Gant. And this is incomplete. The Niners at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. They'll look to throw again. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Perkins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll run again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
38. Quick, yellow, blue, check.
Back to Walker on first down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
10 cycles. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Long.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
To throw on third down. Long.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. With it is Jackson. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Gann. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Okay, right. Check pink.
Walker now on first and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Smith, red.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with third and 11 coming up.
Ready.
Now Long, off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. On first down, Gant. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're reaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This one caught by Kittle. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Gant. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Perkins on first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Opposite. Green. Black one. Split. Yellow.
Off the play fake. Long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because
he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Ready?
Back to throw. Long.
He completes this to Walker.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
On the go.
They'll let Perkins carry to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on first down. Gant completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Inside handoff, Perkins. And he'll get it inside the 35. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. To throw on second down. Gant. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Operating from the gun. Gant. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Long. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 49ers 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Long. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 27-yard line.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Here's Long on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
He's just not had his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to the lead. It pushes it up to 6.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some...
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Go. Ready.
Long now. Throwing on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Seahawks...
It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback.
playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
Ready, break.
And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Ready, ready.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the first carry here for the running back. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check pink.
Off play action. Long. From the left side, it's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a throw here, hold in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The numbers for Walker last week.
14 carries, 57 yards.
Oh, it's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Hut, go. Hut, hut.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividend.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. He is off to an unfathomable start throwing the football, thrown the 2 passes, both been intercepted and returned for touchdowns. We'll see how he bounces back. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Long. And Walker has it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Opposite. Green. Black one.
To throw again. Long.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Yellow.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Blue check. Check pink. Smith red.
Looking to throw. Long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
On the counter, it's Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ready. Ready?
He's going to try and do this himself.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And he will find his man on the outside. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Set, go.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
On 1st and 10, Gant firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks 32-yard
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gant, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The numbers for Perkins on the ground a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
First and goal.
From the gun, it's a run with Perkins. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners take a 3-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this...
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Long to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Green, black swap, switch, yellow.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go, here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Long. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Blue check.
Trying the left side with Walker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Walker. Shedding through the defense.
On the ball.
40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
To throw is Long on 1st down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Long. That one caught by Rice.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now Long, operating from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Point after here coming up. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith-Njigba touchdown catch. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 2nd down, Perkins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go with Perkins again. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Running left, it's Perkins. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Gant. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this, a fake? And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really have no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense. Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Red, check white, yellow, Lonnie.
Running left is Walker. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready?
Here's Long to throw on 3rd down. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gant. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Gant. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Black swap, switch, yellow, blue, check.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Long down. A final shot before break. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We once again...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Jackson now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They run with Murphy to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Murphy again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Murphy running straight ahead. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Gant able to haul it in as Kittle. And that'll They'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. On first down, Gant. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And the 49ers first down.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Murphy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Back to throw. Gant to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They'll run left with Murphy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that can make this a free possession game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Check right. Yellow. Line. Opposite. Green.
Looking to throw. Long. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Jackson. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, it's Murphy. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Now third down and 7. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
This 2nd and 4.
Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, Gant. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Gant. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Gant.
Oh, that is incomplete. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun give to Perkins. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 30. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try to pick it up with Perkins.
And he is going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Connects with Kittle underneath. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks 19-yard.
Back to throw. Gant over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On the handoff, it's Murphy. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now here's Murphy. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Long, looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Long. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On second down, they'll run it here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Smith red. Check white.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Yellow. Lonnie.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready, ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. Running right through him. Down to the 10. And bulldozing his way through. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Niners on 3rd down. They have been superb, 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ready.
To throw is Long on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hut. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Hut.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete to number 13. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Opposite. Green. Black swap. Switch. Yellow. Blue. Check. Check pink. Smith red.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Nifty move. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion hit.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
The kicker on 4-point after.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. I think you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. They came through with a big-time pick 6.
This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a 4th quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Niners set to take over on offense. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand-new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter, getting down to the good stuff.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Perkins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's third down.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
They'll run. It's Perkins. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Throwing on first down.
Gant, he's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
They'll come up now on second down.
They'll try right side with Perkins. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injury on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Again, they go to Perkins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Here comes second down.
Back to throw. Gant. This is Smith to the ground. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10. Gant completes it to the tight end Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
1st and goal, Perkins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Back to Perkins on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
An extra point try now for Moody.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Set, check white, yellow, line.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken